Chiara Ferragni.
Italy's most famous influencer, built a multi-million-dollar empire around her image. However, her career took a massive hit following a scandal involving an alleged fraudulent charity scheme. The controversy not only raised ethical concerns about her brand, but also highlighted the problematic relationship between influencers and Italian politics. The controversy began with the launch of a charity Pandoro, a traditional Italian Christmas cake. The initiative was promoted as a charitable effort, suggesting that part of the proceeds would go to a children's hospital in Turin. However, it was later revealed that the producing company, Bellocco, had already donated a fixed sum of €50,000, while the rest of the sales generated profit for Ferragni. Public outrage erupted, leading the influencer to post a tearful apology and donate €1 million to the hospital. Yet this gesture failed to prevent ongoing legal investigations and fraud charges. The scandal did not just tarnish Ferragni's image, it also exposed the weakness of Italy's left-wing political forces, which had long relied on the influencer's popularity to push their agenda. Ferragni and her husband had positioned themselves as symbols of progressive causes, frequently clashing with the far-right government of Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni over issues such as LGBTQ rights and abortion. When the scandal broke, Meloni seized the moment to criticize Ferragni indirectly. The Partito Democratico, Italy's main center-left party, reacted by defending Ferragni and condemning Meloni's attacks. However, they failed to acknowledge the gravity of the accusations against Ferragni, even after Italy's antitrust authority fined her company €1 million for misleading advertising. The Italian left's dependence on figures like Ferragni and Fedez raises a critical question: to what extent can celebrities serve as legitimate voices for political causes? The couple's history illustrates how influencer activism often blurs the line between genuine advocacy and commercial interests, making it difficult to distinguish real charity from personal branding. The Pandoro case was not the only instance of questionable practices. Other philanthropic campaigns promoted by Ferragni, such as selling Easter eggs to support autistic children and an Oreo-branded collection that supposedly donated 100% of profits to COVID-19 relief efforts, are also under investigation for potential fraud. Many of these charity initiatives are now being disputed by brands that had partnered with her, with companies like Coca-Cola cutting ties with the influencer. The crisis is not just financial, it's also a reputational disaster. Once seen as a symbol of modernity and social activism, Ferragni and Fedez now face growing uncertainty. Italy's Telecommunications Regulatory Authority, AGCOM, has introduced new rules that classify influencers as media outlets, making them legally accountable for the content they promote, a shift that could complicate Ferragni's business model even further. Meanwhile, as Ferragni and Fedez deal with legal issues and rumors of divorce, Italy's left-wing parties are also forced to rethink their strategy. Supporting influencers without properly assessing their true commitment to progressive values has proven to be a costly mistake. As one analyst put it, the Italian Democrats' progressivism seems as superficial as Ferragni's brand activism. The rise and fall of
Chiara Ferragni
demonstrate that turning celebrities into political icons can backfire. Politics requires long-term consistency and credibility, while social media operates on fast-moving trends that make it difficult to sustain a stable identity. Ferragni's crisis not only exposed the limits of brand activism, but also highlighted the fragility of a political party that needed a fashion influencer to stay relevant. As the legal battle unfolds, one lesson stands out: digital influence can never replace real politics.